You are listening to the Aura podcast.
The impact of newly proposed regulations by Administrator on Environment and Ecology of Lakshadweep. India's far-flung outposts have sensitivities and histories that are different from those imagined on the Indian mainland. The geographic location of the 36th island archipelago of Lakshadweep on the west and even more distant 572 island chain of Andaman and Nicobar Island on the east affords them unique popular imaginations, possibilities and vulnerabilities. The primary job of the administrators of these outposts, who are nominated by the Union government in Delhi, is to align these territories with the national goal of development and growth. They must, however, modify the overarching story to ensure that it is in sync with the local sentiments. The Lakshadweep Islands in the Arabian Sea have their own distinct activities that demand accommodation while considering development. The territory's geographical proximity to Kerala making it dependent on the state for survival, as well as the fact that 94% of the population is Muslim, are the primary concerns when making major choices. Today, Lakshadweep faces questions about the spirit of governance that is being adopted. There is a sense of imposition instead of sentiment that inhabitants are consulted and included in the development process. While a sense of unrest following any administrative change is natural, the current discord has gone beyond that. There is a feeling that the changes are actually an ideological process being implemented by the territory's new administrator, and this has a direct impact on the ecological and environmental ecosystem of Lakshadweep Island, which is also an assault to the nature. Citizens of the Arabian Sea archipelago say that the new regulations enacted lately in the Union Territory of Lakshadweep were a planned attempt to change the customs of the people passed down through generations. Residents of the Lakshadweep Islands are proud of their traditional culture, and considerable environment measures are in place to protect the island. The islands are protected by unique regulations that prohibit the sale of liquor, the purchase of land by outsiders, and the visitation of non-residents without special authorization from the government. But for the past few months, there has been an uneasy disquiet among the islanders, and for the last few days, the hashtag Save Lakshadweep has been spotted on the social media. Some celebrities and political leaders from Kerala have spoken for the island and have warned that the islands have fallen into the wrong hands. The issue began with the death of Dineshwar Sharma, the former administrator, on 4th of December, following a severe lung disease. Praful Patel, a former MLA of Gujarat, who has worked closely with the Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister, and then in the Gujarat cabinet, took in charge as the new administrator. After this began a slew of reforms that many residents are seeing as a push towards an autocratic rule. According to the people's representatives in the island, no public consultations were held before the reforms that were brought about by the administrator. They expressed their fear that Patel's motive was to destroy the traditional life and the cultural diversity of the people of Lakshadweep. Let's try to understand why the widespread opposition to a proposed land reform will impact the ecological and environmental ecosystem of Lakshadweep. The Development Authority regulation appears to be quite a contentious reform, and according to a report in The Hindu, hundreds of island residents have written to the administration opposing it. This reform, which once in effect would allow for orderly and progressive development of land in both urban and rural areas, and to preserve and improve amenities thereof, for the grant of permission to develop land, and for other powers of control over the use of land, to confer additional powers in respect of the acquisition and development of land for planning. The regulation would also allow for building, engineering, mining, quarrying, and other such operations on the ecologically rich and sensitive islands under its definition of development. There were also attempts to cut off the traditional trade links of the islands with Kerala. Now orders have been issued to divert such transships to Mangalore port in Karnataka. Why does it really matter? Because the people of Lakshadweep are connected to the nature. This can be realized by one inspiring story of two young Muslim women of Lakshadweep who conquered the earth by their idea and work to save the nature and the fragile ecosystem of their island. A decade back, in around 2009, two women named Hasina and Tajunnisa received the 2008 Earth Heroes Young Naturalist Award, which is given annually by Sanctuary Magazine in collaboration with the Royal Bank of Scotland. This unusual recognition came to these women who were in their 20s for their spectacular effort in mobilizing a fishing community to become the keepers of nature and help in the conservation of the giant claim. By bringing the benefits and the knowledge of science to their people through self-help groups, they have helped secure a long-term future of resources on which their people are dependent. Their home in Agati has now become a model in partnership between the people and the authorities. One of the leading environmental conservationists, Apte, says that this is the area where the best catches are found, and they know that if they do not conserve the area, their livelihood will be affected. He also adds, the community's high literacy and complete dependency on the natural resources help community and the message of resource conservation and management. The effort is largely driven by women. So, we confer that at a time when the locals, the self-help groups, the NGOs, and all of these people are putting their efforts to conserve the ecosystem, the new proposed regulations will significantly lead to have negative impacts on the environmental character of the island under the name of development. Lakshadweep's new administrator Praful Patel has proposed many changes to the local development laws, which includes banning of beef in a Muslim majority island, enacting the Gunda Act, that is nothing but preventive detention of individuals without trial, and changing local development laws with the aim of creating a more tourist-friendly location. Of the several changes proposed, one is the Draft Lakshadweep Development Authority Regulation LDAR 2021. The LDAR gives unchecked powers to the governmental bodies to interfere with citizens' right to possess property or even retain their property. This means that the government can choose any land, it can be common or private, and for development activities like mining, quarrying, building, etc., they can make use of the land. Further, the LDAR draft regulation states that a development plan shall not, either before or after it has been approved, be questioned in any manner or any legal proceedings whatsoever. Basically means that the citizens cannot approach the court for their rights or even if their lands are taken away from them. So this complete lack of accountability of the government is more likely to hurt the fragile ecosystem of the island. The Lakshadweep Islands are coral islands. That is, the islands are created by coral detritus, and it is the home to a vast marine ecosystem which includes coral reefs, seagrasses, algae, mangroves, fish, octopi, crabs, and every other form of marine life. However, this island is not far from the effects of climate change. The reefs in Lakshadweep are bleaching due to the warming of seas and the increased acidification. Due to the repeated climate change events, these reefs are eroding rather than accreting. And the only place where the corals are recovering are in the lagoons. These are the shallow stretch between the reefs and the islands. Now this is the place where the juvenile fish is hiding and growing. So this serves as a future stock for the local fishermen. Now between the plan of floating villas and the solar panels, the quantum of sunlight into the lagoons might decrease, which would directly affect the fish stock in the lagoons. This would also have effects like pollution and, most importantly, slowing down the capacity of the corals to rebuild themselves. Harris Vasudevan, who is a Kochi-based conservation activist, says that the islanders' livelihood and the diverse ecosystem which they are a part of needs to be officially recognized, rather than altering their midday meals and enforcing a ban on the cow slaughter. Now, there are attempts to prevent people from rearing the cows for milk or meat. There's also an attempt of the Gujarat's cooperative giant Amul to take the sole control of all the milk related needs of the islands. Something we notice here is that more than 31% of the women in the islands hold land rights, making it the best among Indian states and union territories at women's land ownership rights. Plus, more than 94% of the individuals who own the land in the island belong to the scheduled tribes. We see an infringement of the rights of the scheduled tribes. In short, the three Lakshadweep draft laws have triggered a controversy which is going on in the country right now. PASA, or the Prevention of Anti-Social Activities Regulation Act, provides for the administrator to order the detention of any person for a period of up to 1 year, and if the offender's actions adversely affect the maintenance of the public order, it can be extended. The Animal Preservation Regulation bans the slaughter of cow, calves, bulls or bullocks, and the Panchayat Regulation disqualifies those with more than 2 children from becoming a Gram Panchayat member. Also, the Draft Lakshadweep Development Authority Regulation 2021 concentrates planning powers with the administration and empowers it to take any piece of land on the island irrespective of the ownership and relocate their citizens wherever they wish to do so. And all this is happening under the umbrella of development. If Patel is consolidating planning powers to push the economic activity, why is this administration destroying the fish folk shed and the environment of Lakshadweep is actual concern of the locals, and it is high time for us to join in their voices and to struggle to save Lakshadweep and its future. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Aura podcast. Send your feedback to editor@auramag.in, and to read more, subscribe to our website at auramag.in.